Hello! Welcome to a monster review here at Total Toy Recon. My name is Bob, and today we are going to be talking about the new Mondo Hordak Filmation variant. That's right. As you can see, we have Snake Mountain on the box, which kind of made me go, wait a minute, did they send me Skeletor? But we're going to find out. So we're going to open them up right now. And, you know, I love the fact that Mondo sent us one of these bad boys. See, we have Masters of the Universe there. And as you can also see, I have not even taken this out of the box to look at it myself. That was the first time that tape had come off. So, I gotta say, with Mondo, it's always a fabulous package, as it should be. Here we have Snake Mountain. It's a nice wraparound kind of image. This slides out, so we're going to slide this off. So please forgive me if you don't see everything. It's a very big box. Okay, good. There's Hordak. I thought for sure they sent us Snake Mountain. And I do know that Hordak was once involved in Snake Mountain and all that other stuff. I do know that, but it just throw me off for a second there. So, before we open this up, they always have these great, 1/6 scale collectible. They always have these great magnets, and you can actually see them so that you can display the box. Limited edition right here. Nice, 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 nice. Hordak, leader of the Evil Horde. We have the Mondo logo here. This is my second Masters of the Universe figure. I have a review of He-Man up. Absolutely loved him. And I also reviewed the creature from the Black Lagoon. So I have that one up as well. So if you want to check out two of their figures, they have a lot of stuff that comes out from time to time. Yes, the price tag is very hefty, but it is also very much worth it. So we're going to open this up and just slightly reveal him there. Oh, so we have this little piece of paper here, tissue paper. We're just going to slide that away. Tissue paper is there. So the leader of the Evil Horde and former master of Skeletor, Hordak, is one of the Eternia's most infamous adversaries. Betrayed by the former pupil Skeletor, Hordak was locked away in a different dimension only to soon escape and plot his revenge and Skeletor of all of Eternia. Returning with Evil Horde, Hordak vowed to destroy Skeletor and take down He-Man and Castle Grayskull in the process. Makes sense, because that's what Skeletor really wants, so this was a great villain for me. I actually had the original Masters of the Universe figure. I did not like his portrayal in the cartoon series on She-Ra. I always thought he was a little too goofy. Whereas in Skeletor was still menacing, but yet comedic in a non-threatening way, but I still felt like he was the bad guy. I always felt like Hordak was still second tier, which maybe explains why Skeletor was able to get one over on him and move on. Let's open this guy up here. So we're going to close this. This is a great... What I love about the Mondo box is, first of all, it's great for displaying. We have the exterior cover, which keeps it well protected. See, look, this was shipped to me, and we still already have, bends and folds. We have this crease right here. And we do have these magnets. You can put them out, show them off, display them. We're going to open them up and see just how good he really is. Love the artwork here on the back. Wow, that's fantastic. Okay. So we're going to open him up. Now, he is a little bit bigger than our light box will probably accommodate for. So please, again, forgive me if I move things around or you're not really seeing everything right away. I'm going to do my best here. It feels very heavy. Oh, there's a cape. Like, what is attached? So the cape is, you cannot see it, is actually taped into a bag inside the inside. So here's his cape. And you got, this is awesome. Look at these things. This is fantastic. So much cooler than the one I had as a kid from Mattel. You can see we have, this is like typical Mondo. We have multiple layers. We have the Mondo stand. And then we have layers of white plastic to remove. So, let's take care of this. Oh man, that's some new toy smell right there. Oh, I got a hand. I already had a hand. Make a break for it. Just slide this off here. And hands are going to fall out. But see, most people don't even get this far with it. We have tissue paper. I'm going to slide them out here. All right. So we have bags for the gauntlets. That's really cool. Didn't expect that. And we have these little cardboard pieces to keep those from breaking. And you can barely see it, but I'm going to move on here. As you can see, we have some styrofoam here behind his head. Make sure that those blades or his spikes on his head. Wow, he's solid. Make sure that gets all nice and cool. All right. So we've got tons of accessories here, but before we really get into the accessories, and we have four sets of hands. We have his blaster gun, which is, wow, his arm right here. Got lots of sets of hands. We've got his little dude, who is named... Yep, that's right. I had to look that up. Yeah, so this is part of the cute stuff that I never quite got as a kid. And I know She-Ra was targeted at a different audience, and I kind of get why. It's great that they included him, though. Like, don't get me wrong. I would have complained if you didn't include him. But every bad guy needs the parrot on his shoulder, right? That little bit of comedic relief. He's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's the problem when you review these when you have just a simple light box. So we have the stand base down here. We've got pieces of the staff, and we have the awesome, awesome crossbow. And this is also two pieces. This is also two pieces deep. As you can see, I've done a lot of Mondo stuff. Actually, it's been quite a privilege to do this much Mondo. This many Mondo items. I'm a huge fan of their artwork. I have at least 2 Mondos in the house. So it's kind of been great to actually break into their toy part of their world, which is a little, I don't know, it seems like it's easier to get in relation to some other Mondo things. I'm going to assemble the staff here. So we have like an L shape. Make sure those line up. There we go. Wow, it's so big, I've got to put them all the way back there. So let's do him as he's standing right now in not a very cool pose. Hordak is to here, 13 inches tall. Wow, he's big. So we are going to bring him in here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit and kind of, sorry for the weird angle, but I want you to be able to see as much of Hordak as possible here. So the arms, all right. Ooh, head's a little loosey-goosey, but that's nice. So you want to be able to pose him, but it's not dipping down automatically. Remember toys that would go like, eesh. So he's a little in the box weird. So you want to get him out, try to figure out how his arms are supposed to interact. The gauntlets are pretty massive. So there's the one thing I like to say is there's no instructions. So unless you look at the pictures, you know, you're that the Mondo has posted on their site, like how am I supposed to, you know, which arm am I supposed to remove? Which hand does the staff go in? How does the cape go on? So let's get to the cape. So I'm going to leave the little guy right there. We've got lots of hands here. Ooh. These ball joints are nice right here. This is nice. I like these heels. Gives them an extra little bit of balance. And look, no detail missed. We've even had the Hordak bat here. Really nice. Leg feels weird. Leg doesn't feel weird. There we go. It didn't look right. You know, sometimes it looks like, you know, like the guy's like broken the way he's standing. See, look how the leg is. Now, I know sometimes it's all packaging. Like they package them a certain way so they'll fit in the package better. But I feel like this right leg is a little off. I'm not going to do too much with them because I don't want to push it. But all right, so we're going to bring the cape and we'll do this. So we have a really shiny side and then we have a real rough side. We're going to do the shiny side on the inside. And what I love about this is it's obvious where the cape goes, even though I just said it'd be nice if there was instructions. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Now, I think we'd hang it out a little bit. I wouldn't say iron it, but I think with a little over time, I think the wrinkles will straighten themselves out. Looks good. Its leg still looks weird to me, though. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too much of a action figure poser. I like to make it like a certain way, give him a certain kind of look. Bring him in here. He's pretty solid. I mean, I had to open it up my camera back up a little bit. But let's so we've got a trigger finger here. got just a hand. Got almost like a magic casting hand. Ditto on this one, so those go together. We've got a trigger finger for each side. That's really nice. And then we've got just hands in general. So let's make him he's evil, so let's make him a lefty. And so I'll put that on here. And as you can see, the gauntlet hides the joint, which is nice. I've seen that on a lot of the Mondo figures, especially with the He-Mans. They actually just released images for the new Designer Con Man-at-Arms. Very cool. This is more like he's pointing it at you. So maybe it's better if it's in the right hand. Oh, that's pretty cool. So we do have a stand. I'm not going to take it out because he's actually doing quite well on his own. Strings have a little bit of give to them. I don't see anything that would shoot it. I don't see any kind of... You can see inside where the arrow is, but there's no trigger. I mean, back in the day, the little plastic one, you just pulled it here and went, and it shot it out. So I'll take that one out. Now we've got the arm gauntlet here. I'm going to try. So it almost looks like you could put a rocket in there or something. So we're going to go with the right arm. Sorry, the left arm. And take that off. We're going to put that here. And if you watch the opening to She-Ra, you can see him shoot this thing like this. So very nice. Very cool. Let's zoom in a little bit. So as you can see, wow. I mean, he's impressive. I mean, he's a massive action figure. This is something that you put on display. You are a He-Man fan if you have this. Kind of thought that maybe the jaw would open or the mouth, or you'd get a second head. That's probably like something even with like a sinister smile or another mouth, like teeth showing. There was no second head in the package. So let's reestablish him as a magic wielder. And let's do something with... Okay, let's do something with... There he is. And now let's do... Oh, wow. Okay. Let's do something with something a little bit more heavy duty. Now, you got to be careful. Sometimes you do this. We got to make sure we get the right hands here. Sometimes putting these in, and you don't want to get a hairdryer. And actually, as I was saying that, the hand does give enough that you can actually get it in. It's a good way to break fingers and thumbs. I mean, look at that. Look at that bat. Look at that. That's just awesome. So stick that in there. You know, when I was a kid and I got Hordak, somebody would have told me that one day I'd have a $200+ action figure of Hordak and I'd be reviewing him. I would have said, yeah, you're nuts. My parents never spent $200 on a Hordak figure. And here I am, reviewing a Hordak figure. All right, so we have the staff. We have him casting magic. Look at that thing. And with a little stooge back here right around his foot. Well, I got to say, Mondo, I'm thoroughly impressed. It's a fantastic figure. I mean, he's standing on his own without any help. I would put him in the stand for long term so that he would not fall, come home, and, you know, unfortunately there's an earthquake or a big truck goes by and Hordak takes a tumble and he falls off the mantelpiece. So the stand would definitely keep him there. The cape would hide it a little bit, but he is very, very, very cool. This is the variant. He was at PowerCon. That was how you could get him. He is sold out, so I would turn to the secondary market if you're looking for one. Hit the comic book shop, see if anybody actually got one, and I would definitely try a toy convention or a comic book show. Best of luck trying to find one. Mondo, you did it again. Between the record albums and the posters and now the action figures, my house is starting to get very full in all different types of media. My records boxes are getting full with albums that I already have CDs for and cassette tapes for that post. And the posters are actually starting to clog the walls. So having He-Man, Hordak, and Creature from the Black Lagoon out. Yeah, nice. This is A+ figure. Couldn't want something better if you're a He-Man fan. This is Bob from Toys Toy Recon. Thanks for tuning in.